Welcome back, good afternoon. After the break, that means we are coming back for the second part of our broadcast, and this time, of course, we are jumping once again towards the upper bracket of season 51, where Natsu is going to face Gruby for the spot in the grand final.
Exactly as you said, so let's remind teams of on our broadcast here Grobe with a 4-4-2 pick. What is interesting is that he doesn't play, and he played against Nerven. He had Dembele in the attack, it wasn't Ginola, so I wonder if he will keep it up. Team, of course, with Mbappe in attack, also with Thierry Henry, the last one to use him, but he used it when he entered the pitch last time, and he scored two important goals in the first match of upper bracket. Right now he will also be the joker against Grube, but it will be in the later stage of the match.
Yes, and Gruby is beginning on his own host. That can benefit him somehow. We remember Nerven when he was hosting the lobby, but the important fact is that both of the players, they won their semi-finals 2-0. Natsu has won against Natsu won of course against Pavlinho 2-0. Meanwhile Gruby needed 3 matches to win against Nerven, and Gruby had a great chance, but he didn't use it.
Yes, Grube, that would be very great opening, especially that against Nerven he did something similar. Then he is constantly pushing. Still, it's only a corner kick. We spoke to Nerven just before the break. He had the opportunity, of course, to face Grube. He lost to him, but he said that in his opinion, Grube doesn't play that good as he can, but right now he's scoring the first goal with, who was that? Alessia Putellas? I think it was her, and 4-1-3.
It looks like he did, so there is a formation change on Grube's team. Probably it was not a mistake, as this move could be probably planned earlier. But it looks like it's working, because Grube scored the first goal already. Now he's using Dembele. Passes to Vinicius Junior. Dembele again. Meanwhile, on the second team, we can see the lower bracket semi-final, where those two players, and Gruby is looking phenomenal.
Yes, what a beginning for this player. If he needed to catch a break, then this break worked perfectly for him. Now he's on fire, and Natsu needs to quickly change something because it's not looking good for him, and he played really well against Pavlinho. He didn't give much chances to Ukrainian player. But currently this is the one-man match, but it's still 60 minutes in, and Natsu is in the box. Maybe now! No, he wasted 100% chance. Hulit shoots straight into goalkeeper, so no goal for Natsu yet.
Putellas stopped by Dumfries. Putellas once again. Putellas, look at this pass to Dembele. 3-0. Gruby is on fire. Gruby is just having fun on the pitch. I think he has already won this first game. 3-0 after 20 minutes.
Yeah, I feel that if Natsu would have possibility to rage quit right now, he would do it. He would just quit the game and start another one. 3-0. Who would have expected that? Especially after, as we heard before, Grube isn't in the best possible shape. But still, right now, it's his match, it's his concert. And Natsu doesn't look good. And yeah, we started to play. And Natsu is losing the ball again.
But he gets it back, not for long though. Grubis keep on attacking. Vini. Theo Hernandez. Patrick Guijarro. Look at this pass to Dembele. How many through balls have we seen already, and how many more are we going to see? Lot of luck on Natsu's side though, because Grube only hit the post.
Yes, and now look at this. If he would lose the ball in that moment, then that would be another goal for Grube. He's definitely playing better than he played against Nerven. Look at this! He's just destroying Natsu. And we can see the reaction of Natsu. Maybe he's asking if he could literally leave the match, take some break, start over again. Because as you told, this one is just over.
4-0, only 27 minutes in, and Nerven is on a 1-goal lead against Tuna 13, but this match is running definitely more dynamic. There is already minute 38 there, so they are like 10 minutes ahead of us. But from the second side, it's much tighter there, because there is only a 1-goal difference, and it's not closed as this one here. But let's keep in mind that Grube, he had some troubles with Nerven in the match number 2, where he was playing as an away team. He lost 4-5, so he needs to break the curse this time against Natsu in the game number 2. But this is the Grube I remember from those moments where when he was winning those cups, like he did, for example, a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, and right now this is a free kick for Natsu. We know that he can score after that. But still, if there is any possibilities to still come back, he needs to make those comebacks quick. But look at this! The ball just doesn't want to get in, and this is gonna be a penalty. But I wonder if with those two wasted opportunities, will he be able to score it? He does! 4-1, 3 goals to chase. It's not impossible, but it's hard to be possible.
But Natsu now, maybe he will start to believe in his own successes. He's losing the ball though, which opens another opportunity for Grube to play the through ball. He's pretty confident with those through balls. A lot of those have been already presented by Grube.
And now great interception. Maybe this will be the moment for Natsu if he scores this. But how he wastes those opportunities? That's just too much. It would have been 4-4 already if he would score it, but he cannot put the ball in. And if you saw, it was Grube who was frustrated because he knows that it was too easy, that he's making Natsu went into the box. And there a few seconds later were another save of goalkeeper. Hard time for Grube now, but still he's leading with that huge advantage that he have space for some mistakes. Maybe now Ferran Torres, Ruud Gullit, Alessia, Vini Junior, Vini Junior, Vini Junior, and this is the halftime.
This is the halftime. We have seen 5 goals in it, but it was dominated only by the one player, Grube from Croatia. This is the guy who is definitely closer from taking the lead in this series. Although we have 6 more minutes to play, of the realistic time of course. And this is esports, so everything here can be changed, but Natsu needs to step up massively if he wants to dream about maybe even coming back to this match. It was 0-4, now it's 1-4, and Grube stopped scoring though, so maybe this is some kind of a chance for Natsu. But as long as Grube has the ball, it's not gonna work well for the Polish player.
Yes, and now Natsu with a player lock, he almost got through defense. But he was stopped at the end. Still, Dumfries. Toss. Passing it to Patrick. Vini Junior. Combination in the middle. Usman Dembele with speed boost. Now Dembele, Vinicius. And Dembele again tried to intercept, but it's gonna be a goal kick. Huge pressure put on Natsu. He's constantly needs to analyze where to pass the ball to not give it to the opponent. Maybe Grube isn't playing that well in the offense, but in terms of high defending, he's working really well. And that's why he's leading 4-1 currently. But the defense, the deep defense, also needs some correction. At least it was needed in the first half. Because the only reason that Natsu scored only 1 goal is the goalkeeper in Grube's penalty area. And now Dembele 1v1! Yeah, I don't know how to comment this.
Wasted chance! I can help you a little bit, of course. As always, my dear friend. Mbappe passing to Hansen. She's stopped once again. And Natsu cannot find a way to score another goal against his opponent. Nerven 2-0 up against Tuna 13 from Croatia. So the title defender is not in the best position. But of course we have best of 3 system today, so we will remind it one more time. Have it in mind that you need to win 2 out of 3 games, no matter the score in single matches, to go through. Or to leave the tournament you need to lose 2 out of 3 matches. So even though Tuna might lose the first game, he still has some room to improve. And same of course speaking about Natsu. Hulit. Dembele, look at Grube, he found a perfect spot, and this is the goal number 5.
Yes, this is the goal number 5. And now for sure, of course we knew it for a few minutes now, but right now we can be sure 100% that he's gonna win this match. Even if Natsu will score right now, there is not enough time for him to go back from that advantage. And he scores. He does scores actually, but 20 minutes. Grube will hold the ball as much as he can. We know that. We know this player. And we can be sure that the second game between those 2 players might be deciding if Grube, of course, will win. But let's see what he's gonna cook more in this match. So far nothing, because it was a great clearance by William Saliba.
It's only 16 minutes remaining, so not much space to improve actually on the Natsu side. Well, he needs 3 goals to have a draw, and right now Grube played again a through ball to Dembele, but this time it only finishes with a corner kick. Still corner kick is a dangerous opportunity for Grube. Maldini, Putejas, Hulit, look at this micro movement, but this time goalkeeper acts well.
Yes, And now Natsu with another chance. He can score. He knows that after this match, so he knows what to expect in the second game. But right now he's trying even more. This is another penalty for Natsu. Gruby were surprised. Natsu with shot and he scores a goal, 5-3. And Grube, just in case, gonna make some changes in his team. And look at this. When I'm looking at this team, it's pretty different than the team that he gave to the graphic that we announced before the game, because there are no team of the season cards, and here there are at least few of them.
Yes, that's absolutely true. We have 10 minutes remaining. Meanwhile, Nerven and Tuna 13, they have just finished their first game. Nerven won 3 goals to 1. So Tuna scored something at the end, but it doesn't matter because Nerven is the one who is taking the lead in this series. And we are resuming our performance now.
Yes, with 10 minutes left, Natsu, of course, probably gained some confidence after scoring these 2 goals. But look at mistake from Grube! No way! No way! If he would throw away the lead like this from 5-1 to 5-4, I don't know what would go in Grube's head. But right now, after this simple mistake, Natsu gave himself a chance to actually make this comeback. What a story that would have been.
Oh, that's something very interesting. What's going on with Grube right now? He lost 3 goals in a row, and his face is not satisfied at all. Look at this behavior. He is a little bit worried, sad, maybe frustrated. Of course, we know that he's always showing a lot of different emotions, but still, a champion shouldn't act like this on the pitch where you have everything under your full control and then you start to lose it. And we are ready to resume again. What did Grube change?
For sure, he tried to change something to just keep
Maicon
the
is on
score.
the pitch.
Yes, Maicon is here. Maldini, but he was there. Patrick Huyaro. Oh, and he lost the ball too easily. Natsu, look how he's pressing right now. I feel like he is able to do it. He is able to score it, especially that Grube will be nervous. Yes.
And now a free kick for Natsu. I don't think shooting from this angle is a good idea. So he plays it short. Alexia to hold it, but Natsu, what have you done here? What was the plan? I have no idea. And now Grube, I think he might feel safe.
Yes, especially that he is going for this final goal. Clear position. He wasted opportunity like this. I will be honest. Everything is going like Grube would have to lose this match. But Natsu cannot make any mistake. Jarzinho, but he passed it straight to defender. Now it's over for sure. Unfortunately for Polish player, the comeback isn't there, but the ending one was interesting. And look at this, Grube is frustrated even with this victory. He's very angry at himself, and he needs to be, because the way he almost lost advantage like that would be devastating. And of course, after a quick break, we are back to see the second game between those two players. Grube was leading 5-1 in the first game just to win, but 5-4. And he was leading 5-4 at the 80 minutes, so Natsu still had the chance to make this comeback. He didn't play well. After 90 minutes, we saw reaction of Grube. He was angry, he was mad at himself. After performance like that, he knew that he played really poor, especially in the second half of the game. And Natsu, this is a good sign for him because he proved that he is able to defeat Grube. He won the second half, but now he also needs to be focused in the first one.
And now let's see how is Grube going to start. He starts with a great idea, but an offside position. That means the ball is given to Natsu, of course. Right now another chance. It's gonna be Natsu now with the attack, and very dangerous shot, but close, still away from the goal.
But now look at this, Ousmane Dembele! And again, Grube is opening perfectly well. Again, Natsu is losing a goal at the straight beginning. At this time Grube needs to be more careful in defense because Natsu is really dangerous in this aspect. Patri to Dembele. What a ball that is! Alessia Putellas! He wasted that! That was one of the best through balls I saw in the history of CyberLive Arena in FC25. And he wasted it like that. Grube needs to be more consistent in the penalty area of opponent because he was wasting too many chances, and I feel like if he's gonna face Nerven again, which he might be later, then Nerven won't give him place to make so many mistakes. But let's focus on this match because it might be also Natsu in the final, but he needs to cover passes like that. Still, this time it was an offside.
Perfect beginning for Grube. That would have been if he scored this second one. That would probably make him feel much more safer. But still it's Natsu now with the lucky rebound. But Mbappe doesn't spin well with the ball. And now Grube can counter-attack. Alessia. She was the one who missed this great opportunity as we are speaking about. And now Natsu makes a foul. And Grube decided to wait. To pass a different ball, maybe cross it into the box. Ferran. Theo Hernandez. Putellas, Dembele, Vinicius. Vinicius, Hulit. Patrick Guijarro. Dembele, Putellas. She cannot shoot from this place. Ferran Torres. Ferran, corner. And Mateusz is trolling once again with muted microphone. This is the second time today. I hope that one time trolling from you is enough, but it looks like you are pretty bored.
Yeah,
and you are trying to have some extra fun here.
I remember. I'm just training my voice, of course. No, I want to remember that the first time it was a microphone fault, not mine. That is important. And let me not remind some things, but of course, let's focus on this game with
keep it quiet.
Natsu. Yeah. I could backfire here, but I don't have energy for this today. I'm on my legs from some early point because I'm going to scout young players of EAFC in Asia. Of course, this is the official version of that trip, but yeah, there is the trip. But let's see what Grube is gonna do here because he's attacking again. And he's inside the penalty area. He's passing it, but this time it's gonna be not a corner kick. It's gonna be even a goal kick.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a corner, but the ball had to rebound from Ferran Torres. That's why the referee called it a goal kick. And now Natsu with some space in the front. Hulit loses the duel to Hernandez. Again Grube, again a through ball, this time to Vinicius. But look at João Cancelo. What a tackle from him. And the ball goes back to Natsu. The time is running away though. We are almost done with the first half already.
Yes, it's
Oh,
almost...
maybe now? Thierry Henry, not against Paolo Maldini.
Yes, but look at this. This match is completely different than the first one. In the first game, there were a lot of opportunities, a lot of goals. But here, both of the players are reading themselves. And now Grube is pushing and putting the ball in the net for the second time today in this match. 2-0. And now situation of Natsu is getting really complicated. Of course, we remember what happened just a few minutes before, where he almost made the comeback. But I feel like Grube will take some notes out of this situation and will be more consistent in defense. Right now, he is going for another goal. Vinicius Junior.
I like your break of your voice.
Yeah,
that was pretty random, to be honest.
I would even call it terrible.
Yeah, that was something interesting. Whatever. Nothing to worry about, of course. Offside position now for Natsu, and Grube definitely he will win the first half. That's sure. Let's see how are both of the players going to react in the second one.
Yes, only 1 minute left. One more chance for Grube to make the score higher. But this time Paco reacted just in time. And Mbappe, maybe Natsu will have one more chance to score a contact goal. Graham Hansen almost lost the ball, but she still have it. And it's a goal! What Vanya Milinkovic-Savic did here. He just let the ball slide in. And just like that, Natsu is getting contact. Grube could be a little frustrated here. But at least he's still having the lead.
And we have one goal of advantage of Grube's side. Tuna 13 though, he is on a 2-goal lead against Nerven in the second game, 3-1 up. And this is an interesting point of view for all the Croatian viewers, because we can have two Croatian players maybe in the grand final, or two Polish players in the grand final. This is also possible. Now Grube with the chance, Dembele with the finesse shot to the long post, but the goalkeeper was there.
Yes, and now Grube with another attack. He's in the box. Great combination. Ferran was there. Mistake from Natsu, but covered by Theo Hernandez. Now a great situation for Grube to put one more goal into his lead. But he couldn't surprise Natsu there. Dumfries to Alessia Putellas. Patri. What she's gonna do here? She finds Vinicius, Hulit. A lot of passes in the middle currently. Alessia as a playmaker. Ousmane Dembele. He already scored a goal in this match. Now he's going for another. But it was blocked. Natsu knew what to do. We can see that he requested a pause. So maybe he wants some changes. And now Vinicius couldn't control the ball.
We have a pause, still 3-1 between Tuna and Nerven, so we might see a deciding game there, as long as Nerven won't make any comeback, which will be hard, because Tuna looks very well. And we are resuming our game in couple of seconds. 35 virtual minutes remaining. Natsu needs to score at least one more to have it in draw, and then maybe pray for some good performance in penalty shootout. But a long way ahead. Grube is still on the better position, and definitely scoring the third one here would help a lot to have even bigger advantage. Right now Natsu made another mistake in the defense, and this is called instant backfire.
Yes, and that's exactly what Grube needed in this game, especially after getting in a little troubles. And Natsu could be really disappointed because it's the second time he almost catch his opponent, and it's the second time he got a blow. But maybe now he will score. Vanya Milinkovic for the second time today, making a mistake, and for the second time Natsu scoring because of it. I feel like Grube might change goalkeeper after this game, to be honest, because it just not looking good for him. But wait, it's still 28 minutes. What's gonna happen here? Finesse! Missed.
Yes, that was a miss. Another crucial chance here for Grube, but Natsu is losing the ball once again. We know that he's still on the loser's position, so he needs to score, he needs to have a draw. And that definitely won't be an easy task, or maybe still Natsu, but this time the shot wasn't that good.
Yes, and now look at this run, but it's tactical foul by Natsu, of course, and this is a free kick from dangerous spot. Natsu scored from that. He passed and then shot Trivela. Will Grube do the same? No. He is more patient. He wants to play it in different way. Alesia Puteas, great turn, but Theo, what a tackle that was. And now she's fighting his playmaker. But he couldn't find the final pass. And only 20 minutes for Natsu to score a goal, to go at least to the penalties. But now Grube is going for his own. Theo Hernandez, Theo, great turn. Hulit, Vinicius. Alesia Puteas, Vinicius, Dembele, what he's gonna do? He found Ferran! And low-driven shot. Just like that. Again, 2 goals of lead. The question is, will Grube be able to hold it again this time?
Nothing Natsu could do in the defense. Grube was just too perfect here, building this occasion. Found Ferran Torres waiting for the pass, and exactly as you said, low-driven shot straight into the goal. It's 4-2. Again, double advantage on Grube's side. Let's see how is it going to look like. Now 17 minutes remaining, so this is enough time to think about making it a draw, but Natsu didn't have any single draw in this game yet. He was always at least 1 goal down behind his opponent.
Yes, and it is only 15 minutes for Natsu, but he lost the possession again. Ruud Gullit, and then Gullit, but from the other side, Ousmane Dembele, the future Ballon d'Or winner, running on the right wing. Ousmane Dembele making some circles, passing it to Alesia, back to the middle. Very patient right now. The consequences are here of previous match. He knows what he can do and he knows what he cannot, but right now offside for Natsu, unfortunately, because it was looking promising. It could have been a goal.
Oh,
Unfortunately missed this, and look at this now. Why he didn't pass?
I think he was waiting until the very end to make it a clear position for the striker, but exactly as you said, that should happen earlier. Still Grube with the ball, only 8 minutes remaining. Maldini, Luis Suarez, flash player on the pitch, loses the ball now. Mbappe playing to Gyökeres, Jairzinho, no tackle here, goal! Goal for Natsu. We have some hope here. 6 minutes. Will Grube lose the ball again?
Yes, Grube might lose it again. What a
There is no
situation.
pressing from Natsu players. Look at that. They are not pushing his opponent. Look how much space Alesia have.
Yes,
What is
and-
Natsu doing?
I don't know, but Grube is doing everything well. No, he gave the ball away. I'm not sure what both of those players doing anymore. But now Natsu can come back. Maybe this time. No, empty goal. He's making a mistake. No. Maldini almost gave the ball away. Look at Grube's reaction.
Because he knew, he knows that that should be differently over.
Yes, yes, but he took a deep breath. And now Natsu just tried to push it away. It's over. It's over, but Grube, what is going in his head? He is winning 2-0. But it doesn't feel like Grube that we want to see, and it doesn't feel for sure that Grube that he wants to be. What a game.
Yes, but the most important thing is that Grube makes himself go to another final, and he will be waiting for his next opponent. Right now we will be waiting for this match in the lower bracket to be done, because Nerven and Tuna 13, they will be playing the deciding game, and we are coming back for the lower bracket final. Stay with us, stay tuned.